guys, welcome back to Gypsy's Creative Creations. My name is Stephanie and I will be showing you 3 inspired DIYs from Kirkland. So if you're new to my channel and love creative DIYs, please hit the subscribe button down below. Don't forget to hit that bell, that way you get a notification every single time I upload. Also remember to like, share, and comment down below. So the first project is a topiary and it's inspired by Kirkland's. So the first thing you'll need is one of these short cans with the jute twine wrapped around it. You'll also need a piece of foam to go inside, and of course this one's a repurposed one, as you can tell. You'll also need these 3 balls. They're baseballs. If you have the foam balls at your local Dollar Tree, you can use the foam balls as well. We just not had them in our store for a really long time, so I'm going to use this instead. You'll need about 3 of these vines or garland. They're the wider leaves, so you'll need 3 of those. And you'll also need a smaller moss ball. Now we just started getting these in the store and I think they're pretty cool, little moss balls or whatever. So you'll need, this is a pack of 2, so this is the bigger one, so you'll need 1 of these out of that pack. And you'll also need some moss as well, and this is being repurposed because I have a lot of that. And you'll also need one of these dowels, the longer dowels. They come in a pack of 10 from the Dollar Tree as well. So where you want to start off at is actually just painting this white. And that's if you want to paint it white. You don't have to. You can leave it galvanized. But if you paint it white, you could use the apple barrel or the Waverleys. So what we're going to do is just put this down in the bottom like that. And we're going to put this down here. And I don't know if too many of y'all know this, but you can take the tip of your hot glue gun and just press it down into the ball just like that. And it melts it. It's actually a really nice trick. It just melts it slightly. And then you just take this little knife and just kind of scoop it out. You can see it fits perfect. And then that way you don't have to use the knife. And then you want to make another hole directly on top. And just gently press your hot glue down into it. Or don't put any glue, but just press the hot glue gun down into it to make it soft. Then take your knife and just kind of make a little bitty hole right there, just like that. And then take your hot glue gun and just gently press it, and it will slowly start to melt the plastic around it. And then just keep on doing it until you get the size that you desire. And then just take this and we'll cut all the excess plastic around it, just like that. And then you got a nice hole that fits, just like that. Now just remember, when you get plastic on the tip, you need to go ahead and scrape it off with a knife. Don't use your hand, please, because you will burn yourself. Just use this little knife here and scrape the plastic off before you let your gun cool down, because if you don't, it will sit there and get stuck to it, okay? So the next thing we're going to do is just push this off to the side, and we're going to start pulling the leaves off of here. Or you can actually just cut the leaves. You don't need any stems at all. You just need the leaves. So the next thing you're going to want to do is just start adding the leaves at the bottom of the ball. And what you'll do is just put a dab of hot glue. You don't need a whole bunch. We'll just add it like that. it's starting to close up around it where you can't actually even see it. And that's kind of like the effect that you're wanting it to look like. And of course, at the end of this particular tutorial, I'll show you how the one from I'll do a side by side with the one from Kirkland versus mine, so you can see the difference. Alright guys, so the next thing you're going to want to do is fill the bottom up with the moss. So just kind of go around there, and if you want to glue it down, you can. But this moss usually sticks to that styrofoam pretty good. So I'm not going to add any glue. I'm just going to pack it around the corners here. Just like that, so you don't see that white foam at the bottom. Just like that. There we go. Then we're going to take this. Try to find your stick. Because you got to put it through the hole here. And then if you have to add more leaves, just add them while it's on the stick. That way you can see where your balls, what I like to call your ball spots, are at. So just put the glue on the bottom here. And you'll be able to tell when you're looking at it where you need to add some more at. Because this is how it looks from the side. Just like that. So the next thing we're going to do is grab one of these. And this is styrofoam. It's just a moss ball. And the reason I'm picking this over another baseball is because I needed one that was a little bit smaller, but not too small. And this is just a hair smaller than the baseball. It's not like a huge difference, but it'll be a difference when I put the leaves on there. So we're going to do the same technique that we did with that. So alright guys, so what you want to do is poke a hole through here with the styrofoam and see where it's going to be at. That way you know where to start your leaves at. And just push that off to the side there. And of course we're going to cut the leaves off and do the same thing that we did for the baseball. Alright guys. And this is how it looks. And of course I have a side by side. Alright guys, for our second project from Kirkland, what you'll need is some nautical rope from the Dollar Tree and some ferns. So now, if you notice, they have several different types of ferns at the Dollar Tree, and I just decided to give it a mixture of both, just so you can have some variation in it. So what I'm going to start at is with a nautical rope. I'm going to use a little piece of jute twine and some hot glue to make a hook up here. And that's just to hang it off of. So I'm just going to glue that just like that, and then we're going to take some jute twine, and this is just to kind of secure it, to make sure that it stays together, and just double tie it. And we're just going to wrap it around it. When you got the little leftover tabs here, we're just going to So when you got the little leftover tabs, you're just going to put a little bit of hot glue there. And we're going to take it and we're just going to wrap it around and glue it down. And that just makes it a little bit thicker and a little bit sturdier. Next thing you're going to do, you're going to rotate the two fern colors. Now I did get 3 of each color, and that's just to give it a different variation. And you also kind of want to make sure that all the leaves are facing the same direction. So I probably should have mentioned you're probably going to need some jute twine, and the reason being is that we're not only going to glue these, we're going to tie them down and then snip them off as we go along. So you also need some wire cutters as well. So we're going to snip this right here close to the base like that. And we're going to take this and we're just going to glue it just like that. I'm going to take the jute twine and just tie it just like that. And I'm going to wrap it just a little bit. And then we're going to get the shinier fern. Of course, you need to cut off all the tags and get them all off. And we're going to go right underneath this one. And of course, this one, just like that one, we're going to cut it close to the base. And then just kind of wiggle it and it breaks off real easy. And of course, right underneath this one, we're going to add hot glue. We're going to lay this one right on top. Now when you're adding them, you kind of want to slightly rotate them. Like this one's directly down and this one's off to this side. The next one's going to be off to that side, and then we're going to go straight down the middle again, and then go off to the left, then off to the right, then straight down the middle. And the reason you want to do that, it makes it be a whole lot fuller. So you're going to come up here and just cut your rope. Just like that. And then we're going to spread out your leaves as best as possible. And that's all you're going to do is like literally fluff it out. And as far as this top part goes, I'm going to go ahead and wrap some jute twine around it to make it look thicker. Alright guys, so what else I'm going to do is actually cut this at the very end here. Just like that. It's got a little bit of wire in it, so you're probably going to have to twist it off here. Just like that. And we're just going to glue this because I really want to cover this part. I don't really like how that looks. And we might have to add more than one leaf up here just to make it look a little bit more natural. Alright guys, so this is my replica of the Kirkland's fern swag. It's quite simple. You just need 6 ferns and some twine. And as you can tell, the handle on it came out really thick. Let me see if I can get this camera to focus here. But it came out really thick, and that's what I wanted. I wanted it to have a very thick handle on it. But yeah, you just need to fluff it out. And of course, if you want to add more to it, you can. But that's the gist of it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the third Kirkland inspired DIY. Give me just a moment. Alright guys, for the third and final Kirkland inspired DIY, you'll need one of these glass vases from the Dollar Tree. Now these come in 3 different sizes. You have the medium, the large, and this is the short stem. So I'm going to use the short stem. You'll also need a candle, and you'll need some natural stones. So to get started, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and place the natural stones on the bottom. And the reason that I'm doing this, I'm trying to see if the weight will actually hurt or hinder the actual small glass, because I hate to put it in there afterwards and it breaks. So just kind of wiggle that around just like that. Now if you want this to be more of a permanent solution, and y'all know I repurpose a lot of my supplies on this channel, so mine's not going to be permanent. It's just for video purposes only. A more permanent solution, if you're using it for a wedding or just for around the house, I would suggest that you use E6000 and not hot glue. Right, as y'all can tell, that's how it looks. And then you literally just put the candle down in there. But you're probably going to want to slide it in there just like that, and try to level your rocks underneath it just like that. And that's how it turns out looking. It's just plain and simple. Kirkland's has the same exact thing, and I think they sell 3 of just the candle holders, not with the rocks inside or the candle, for $30 for the set of 3. Now, like I said, these little stubbles here come in 3 different sizes at the Dollar Tree. You have the larger one, the medium size, and this is the small size. And you can make these yourself. I think they would be really pretty for a wedding. Just plain glass and natural stones at the bottom. I think it's really cute. And let me give you a side-by-side view. Give me just a moment. Alright guys, so this is the end of my video. I really like the stuff at Kirkland, so I was trying to mimic how it would look. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the tutorial. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button down below, along with share and comment as well. If you'd like to support my channel, please check out my affiliate links. Also check me out on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter. I also have a website that you can check out. All the links will be down in the description box. So yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all have a blessed day.